Nothing in that document, that video, that book will make me change my mind. But they didn't read it. My name is Loren Weisman. I'm a brand communications and optics strategist. And I just watched last night The War of the Worlds, the new version on Amazon Prime. I think it's Ice Cube has a scene where he's talking to his son, and his son sends him a file. And in this, even before he clicks on the file, he says, nothing in that file is going to make me believe that you're right. And I was laughing at it in that moment, thinking, okay, wow, how ignorant does that come off? How arrogant does that come off? But how common is that right now? We've come into a time where people are so convinced that they're right, that even if somebody presents a piece of evidence, something to counter them, that they won't even read it to consider if they might be wrong. It works from faith to business to strategy to I'm so built into my viewpoint. I'm so built into what I see, what I want to see, that I'm not prepared to see anything else. And it just made me laugh. It was this whole thing of him pulling up going, there's nothing in that document that would make me convince me that you're right. And yet he wouldn't open the document. What can we be opening as a people, as a world, as business people, as entrepreneurs that maybe could shift our mindsets, shift our reality to understand something from a different point of view where maybe you get far enough in and go, wow, I never saw it that way. I see that when it comes to faith. I see so many people that are so against faith, so against the idea of God, that it's, well, the Bible's wrong. Well, have you read it cover to cover? Have you, looked at it? No, but this is wrong. Like, okay, well, maybe read it cover to cover. Maybe read some of these documents. Maybe read a different view. Maybe look at information on YouTube, on X, on some other social media site, or in certain books that go against what you want to have or what you see needs to be true, and looking at another point so that you may be able to get to the objective truth. Consider digging a little bit deeper. Consider your own issues of going, I can't possibly read that. Nothing in there can be right. But if you're not reading it and you're standing on a platform stating, this is absolutely wrong, how do you know if you haven't investigated it yourself? Be that investigator. Be that detective. Have the humility to look at another view. Have the ability to be just open enough to see what's there so that you'll know whether you're absolutely on the right path or if you're right, or if maybe there's some things you haven't seen and perhaps maybe you just might be wrong.